It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Arrowhead. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the goal line and in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Chiefs nothing.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Terrell Bernard in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cole Bishop.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rashard Smith. He'll push forward for about a yard. It's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Greg Rousseau getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
2nd down.
Multiple times an all-pro. That is Chris Jones in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
56. Brown 80. Hey, tight. Half 10.
A run out of the gun with Cook. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
A gain of 24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. This one complete to Atwell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they were able to convert.
And this one blown up. Good serve. You drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard
A
line.
loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they come up now second and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. The tight end Kincaid in motion. And on third down, that ball is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll run with Smith. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Yellow, yellow. I've got blue.
One more time, it's Smith. And this time he's in. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now a designed run. It's Allen. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Man in motion is Coleman. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. He's got room past the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play there on the screen pass. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Now it's second and 1. In motion, Shakir. Allen goes with a pop pass. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 3rd and 2.
Alert, alert, alert! Ready? Off 52. Half 10.
We'll try and run here with Cook. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to 28. But the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Second and 10. Up the middle. Here's Edwards. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Mahomes on first down. The ball comes out. The Bills have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Underline!
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Open man is Ward. He's got it. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yellow! Hey, 57, 57! Our time!
Now, Mahomes. Catch is made. That is Williams. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yellow! Hey, 43! 180! Right side!
Here's Mahomes. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first down, it's Allen. It's slant into the hands of Shakir. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A gain of 7. And the Bills first down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Past the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
On first and 10, it's good. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4. Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3. in motion is Coleman. Allen on third down. He's got his man. That's Coleman. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. Moving to his right. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
In motion, Shakir. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yellow. One.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's complete to Royal. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Smith. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Rolling right. And for Third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
At the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2-2 Atwell. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So we are through 3.
46-yard line.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Design run here for Allen. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Atwell sent in motion here. They'll send a man in motion left.
Alert!
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. This one complete to Atwell. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 23-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Play action here. Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Yellow. 15. 15. 15. 15. Right on these two. Right on these two. Hey, 57. Strike.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Checking it down, this one is caught. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Right on these two. Right on these two. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Go gun.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Once again, it's Smith, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Hey, 57 color. 57.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long.
Yellow. Hey, Rip. Hey, Sunday.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Yellow. 15 yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady. Color.
Here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
from the 35. Here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. Back to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Bills bringing on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's fielded at about the 18. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
43.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll go up now for 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. That's taken in, and they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
1st and 10 at the 20.
To throw is Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
In motion, Shakir. On second down, it's Edwards. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Down 80!
Man in motion is Coleman. On third down, it's Allen. He's got his man, that's Coleman. That is catch number 60 for the season.
That's good for Bills. First down. A gain of 50.
So a road win here for the Bills, and it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.